are here with Anil Seth, a famous neuroscientist and writer popularizing ideas of neuroscience and consciousness. He's going to kindly give us an interview for the Foundation for Interdisciplinary Development of Science, Technology and the Arts. And we are here in Sapporo, Japan at the iLife conference. It's an honor, and please let us a little bit about yourself before we start with the questions.
Sure. Well, thanks for the opportunity. So I am a neuroscientist. I've been for the last probably more than 20 years trying to understand the biological basis of consciousness, how consciousness happens, what it means to be a self, how we experience the world. And this is a rich mix, I think, of neuroscience, of psychology, of philosophy, also of artificial intelligence and things that are central to artificial life, and art. I mean, I think art has an important role to play in understanding the richness of human experience. So it's a very kind of, one of the privileges of working in this area is that it brings together so many different threads, and you always feel like you're learning. Certainly at this conference in Sapporo, it was a chance to reconnect with some of the roots of my early days in academia, which really was an artificial life and involved learning about the work of people like Humberto Maturana and Francisco Varela, who have continued, that work has continued to inspire me over the years.
Great. Yes, Humberto Maturana and Francisco Varela are also a great inspiration for the foundation, and several members of our community follow them or are inspired by their ideas. Actually, you were already answering to the first question that I had, which was about the role of interdisciplinarity on your work and on the work that comes, the research of and education and technology and art of the future. So you already embodied in a sort of pioneering way, as Maturana and Varela and some others, the stance of developing interdisciplinary work. Consciousness is an interdisciplinary field. So how do you feel that is going to go towards the future?
I think it's necessary. I think it's always a bit of a struggle. I think probably most of our most challenging, important questions are multidisciplinary. There are very few important things that aren't. And in practice, a lot of the useful insights, innovations that we have come at the boundaries, come from thinking about things with different tools or applying tools from one area to questions in another. And so I certainly have tried over the years to foster a research group that is thoroughly interdisciplinary. And it's paid off in many ways, but it's always a struggle to maintain it. It reminds me a little bit of life itself.
Yeah.
It's constantly resisting these external forces to try and push you into single areas, whether that's the education system, which works by introducing these artificial divisions between the disciplines, or the funding system, which tries to funnel you into asking certain things. The University of Sussex, which has been my academic home for so long, one of the reasons I went there is that it has a long tradition of interdisciplinary working, and so I've really benefited from that, and try to do my bit to keep that tradition going.
That's great. It's good that some institutions are pioneering or learning, doing this transition towards transdisciplinarity or interdisciplinarity. And especially, like, it has been the case for interdisciplinary people in the community, that they don't fall in any of the areas. They say, okay, social scientists tell you go to the natural science tell go to the human science. So sometimes being in the middle is not yet adaptive to the current system. It's good to know that it also has been a struggle for you, and we can see and have a living proof here that interdisciplinarity can make an impact, can make a strong impact.